How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another episode of FTB Infinity Evolved here in Minecraft. Hope you guys have been enjoying the series so far. If you guys have, if you could be so kind to smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Other than that, let's get into today's episode. So, as previously noted, although briefly, our buffer chest over here, oh, if I can get to it, is full. And part of the reason for that is some of the deep stores have filled up. Well, actually, some of the barrels have filled up, not the deep stores, because if the deep stores were filling up, we would have a problem. But no, some of the barrels have filled up, so some of those I need to replace into deep stores, such as the flint, it looks like the tin, uranium, and then there's just obviously miscellaneous items we have to take into account. And then the problem also persists here that it's filling up our ender chest so it can't empty. So we need to get into making some drives for all those components. So if we head out and take a look around, we have a bunch of drives that are empty. So we do have the Extra Cells 2 mod, which works with applied energistics. So the base largest storage unit for applied energistics is 64,000. Now with the extra cells, we can get upwards of 16,384K storage unit, which is 16 million, which is quite good. It basically means that every item turns into effectively a deep store. So this is something we're going to shoot for. However, as you can see, it uses quite a lot of engineering and logic processors. So for now, I'm going to focus on just seeing how many 16K modules we can go ahead and make. Now, I'm not sure how many of the processors we've made, so we're going to see kind of how many we can make. And then it is important to note you can upgrade them. So basically you start with the 1K, go into the 4, and then 64. Or 16 is somewhere in between there. I think, yeah, it's 1, 4, 16, 64, and then kind of so on and so forth. Yeah, so let's see how many processors we have. Those are those components. Might have to add another one of these soon. Oh no, we've run out of redstone. So let's grab some more. I don't know. That should be good. Grab as much redstone as we can. Pull that one out. Actually, we could probably pull out that printed as well. Okay, there we go. You know, we'll probably actually look at the augmentations to make this as fast as possible. So it looks like we have quite a few logic processors, so let's grab those. Let's grab as many of those as we can. And we only have a few calculations, so hopefully we don't need too many of those. So if we want to make 1K, let's see. Looks like we can make quite a few 1Ks. Okay, what about 4K? Oh no, these require the calculation processors. Okay. So that's going to be what limits us the most, and then it looks like we need some glass. Okay. Oh, crud. Okay, so like that and that. Alright. And then that can go there. So we need, looks like glass. Let's make some quartz glass. Hopefully we have enough regular glass. Well, that looks like the total amount. Alright, so that should be fun. Alright. So we need more calculation. Alright, so let's make sure we queue up as many calculation. We don't need logic as much. I'll move those to the next row, so hopefully it pulls from those into those. Awesome. Alright, so it's going to be doing that for quite some time. And then all three of these are out. Yep. Alright, so let's see what type of augmentations we can add into this. So, from applied, energistics, I don't know what they're directly called. Capacity card, inverter, redstone. Is there a speed one? There is an acceleration. could have sworn we've made one of these before, but maybe not. Alright, so it just looks like we need an advanced card, which is some iron, diamond, and a calculation processor. Well, we happen to have ourselves one of those. Let's make an advanced card. And then, let's see if we can make an acceleration card. Let's see if we can plug 2 of them in. Looks like the limitation is going to come from the other part, but it does look like things are going to be made much, much faster now. Which is good for us. And I do want to get rid of this extra stack. Well, I'm going to get a bunch of these calculation processors made up, and then I will be right back. Alright, and we're back. So now I'm just going ahead and finishing up the 16K modules. Oh, that's the silicon. We do need some more of the engineering presses. Hopefully we have enough. Yep. Okay, so now we have 28 of those, and so now to make 64, should just be able to go like so. Okay, we have 4 of those. We need 5 of the calculation presses. So let's move those up just a little bit. And then this is going to keep going. We do have a couple extra. So we have one 1K, one 4K, and then one 16K that we can use. And we're also going to need some of the ME storage housings. So let's go ahead and I suppose make those up while we're waiting. Go like that. Okay, so to make the housing, so we have enough for 7. Right. Let's grab that. Grab that and that. Also did learn, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I learned we can refill our bolts. We actually didn't need to make all those, because I forgot they were actually a tinker's item. So that does mean we can refill them. Because I had not used a crossbow before, so I was unaware of that. I thought it was like a one and done thing, but I suppose that makes a lot more sense. Let's see, 64. Oh, we gotta move that there. Yep, and we end up with 2 extra. That's a 64. Awesome. All right. And then, so in theory, if we go ahead, connect. Oh wow, we actually have 2 extra that we need to make. Okay, let's do that then. We need... And I know technically this isn't the most efficient if we were wanting to store the most amount of items possible, but this should allow us to at least store a good number of things. So now we should be able to see, yep, everything's going to start emptying out. And if we take a look around here at the chest, hopefully we can catch it before it fully is empty. Yep, everything's starting to basically get a home in the ME system. Awesome. Problem solved. And then if we go around here, take a look, we should be able to see how much the drives have actually filled up. So the lights indicate whether or not there's room, and you can even look. So here we can see that 32,000 items have been stored on that, but 63 out of 63 types have been used, and then 15 out of 63 types have been used here. So we do have quite a lot of storage remaining, which is nice. So now we actually have a fully functioning ME system, and then as we get more things made up, eventually we'll upgrade everything into these really massive components. So then each one of these will effectively turn into a deep store for items, which will be incredible. Well, let's see what else to do around the base. Oh, before I forget, I know one of the comments also mentioned that we can use the plutonium. So I haven't set everything up yet. I still got to make the aqueous accumulator, but otherwise the system should work. So basically what happens is in the cyanite reprocessor, we put the cyanite, then from here it turns into plutonium. Well, the plutonium will then go into this barrel. Then from here it will go into our reactor. Now, from what I understand and what little bit of research I did, is it costs a little bit of power and some water, and we turn basically waste into usable fuel. That usable fuel goes in, waste comes back out, usable fuel gets made, and so it's almost, I think it's almost a near infinite loop with like a 0.1% degradation or something. I'm not sure the actual percentage on it, but basically we'll have an infinite loop where we don't really have to do too much input, so I won't have to keep making the yellorium blocks and throwing them in. So let's go figure out the remaining part of what we're missing for the aqueous accumulator. I think we were just needing machine frames. This should be it. All right. Yep. All right, so let's go throw that over there. And like so. Yep. Let's say it should start pumping, which means this should start producing fuel. Awesome. All right, so we should pretty much never have to really touch the system anymore. It should be self-sufficient. Again, barring some unforeseen. I don't know what the actual degradation of the fuel is. Like, I don't know if it's like 1/10 type scenario. So like it loses 10% of its returns. So eventually we'll run out of waste, or like what that degradation is. If you happen to know what it is, or if this truly is just an infinite 1-to-1 that we never have to touch this system, then let me know, because I would like to know if I have to actually perform maintenance on it. Not that I will ever tuck it away and never see it, but yeah. I've also been thinking we might either add another reactor or we might add a much bigger reactor, so that way we can actually use that fortune modifier we made a couple episodes ago for our quarry. But that is going to have to be for another time, because I don't think we're going to make a bigger reactor today, because I don't know if we have all the resources we need to manufacture a bigger one right now. Although I suppose we could now that we have better storage. How much do we have for in terms of... Oh, what was I looking for? To make the reactor... Technically we can make all of this right now. Like more of it, because we have plenty of yellorium. I don't know how much graphite and stuff we have, but we should have enough. Well, now that we fixed that, I suppose we could go back to the Twilight Forest, but I don't know if we want to take a break from doing that, because in terms of how many bosses we have left, because we just defeated the Urgast. So if we actually go up here and look at our trophies. So we've defeated the Naga, the Lich King, and then the Urgast. From here, I believe we can go to the snow biome and do some snow biome things. Yeah, we'll take... I also want to look at a couple other things. I don't know. I do want to complete the Twilight Forest, so I think we'll keep on keeping on with that. So I'm gonna head back there. I'm gonna restock on a couple things, clear out my golden bag of holding, and then I will meet you in the Twilight Forest. And we're back in the Twilight Forest, ready to take on the Yeti. So, and pretty much we get some Arctic fur, which we picked up from killing one of the mini Yetis that was out here. But there's a much bigger one that we're going to go take on. If we take a look, actually, at the achievement. In the Twilight Forest, we want to get some alpha fur. So we can get some little Arctic fur, but we want the big stuff. We want the alpha fur. So let's see if we can actually get some of that. I see he does not like the crossbow. Ow. No, bad. Ah. Okay. I will face hug. Die. Ah. Hey, there we go. Got some alpha fur, got some XP. Let's see, what else do we get? Ice. Ice bombs. Interesting. Alright, so now that we have that, I don't actually know if we need to combine it with our armor, but... So there should now be another bigger boss. So from what I've found, both through research and some of the books, is there's basically usually a mini boss of an area and then a larger boss of an area. And so it looks like in our case, the larger boss must be over this way. Oh, there's penguins. I would love to have one of you in the base. I don't know how I'm going to do it. Ooh, maybe a safari ball. But I'm going to come back and I'm going to get me some penguins. They are adorable. I need them. What on earth? This reminds me of, anybody who's ever seen Adventure Time? This reminds me of the ice castle. Alright, let's see. Aurora block. I actually kind of like this block. Can I get some? Fine. Can we make the Aurora block? Oh, it's with an O. No, we cannot. That is trippy, though, that this whole thing kind of changes colors. That's really cool. Alright. Let's see if we can make our way in here. Swords drawn. Oh, great. It's like the Guardians. Unstable ice core. Jeez, this is like a bad game of the escape room or something. Crud. Alright, let's see if we can actually get up here. What? Stairs that don't lead anywhere? I will take that. I'll also take these Aurora blocks, because I kind of like them. See if we can keep making our way up. Doesn't look like this led anywhere. There's no, like, secret passages. Maybe... Okay, let's see if we can mine our way out, then. It doesn't look like it. He didn't lead to anything. Let's see, maybe that will let us out faster. Yeah. Okay. Just a penguin up here. Maybe there's something we're missing to locate what we're looking for. Okay, so I feel like you'd enter in here. Then go up to this floor. It shows that there's a lot of enemies, but I don't see any. Unless we're supposed to use those guys to, like, get to areas. But I feel like that'd be a weird mechanic to have to try to use. Although I'm kind of liking this design a little bit, though, of this glass and the wood and the ice. It's definitely giving me some ideas for future ideas. Ow. Okay. So clay. Okay, well I hear enemy noises, but I don't see any enemies. There's nothing higher up. What if we try to mine through this? Nothing. It's 3 blocks thick and we didn't get anywhere. Alright, well I'm gonna explore this a little bit and see what I can find, and I'll be right back. Alright, well, I went to the tallest tower. I found the Snow Queen. Oh crap. Yep, we really did find the Snow Queen. So I'm not actually sure how you're supposed to get in here. But I just went through the ceiling as I usually do. Ah! I don't know what her gimmick is. Do I have to... Huh. Okay. Let's see. I don't know what we're supposed to do to attack her, but we were able to do a little bit of damage. Okay. I wonder if a fiery weapon would do more damage to her. Maybe, but I'm not sure. Well, something we're doing is actually doing damage to her. I don't know if it's hitting her or her ice. Or if she's shooting something and we're doing damage. I think you just hit her. And you get a bunch of snowballs, Jesus. Alright. Let's throw all the snowballs in here. That's a lot of iced as well. And now we have the Snow Queen trophy. Let her drop something else. Oh, a Seeker Bow. That's fun. Alright, so now we should have unlocked a new area. I believe the Highlands is next. I don't know what the Highlands look like. Let's check our map really quick. Daytime. So the swamp was there. Is the Highlands that thorny bit that we saw kind of near spawn? That might... Or the thorny bit to the north over here? Let's see if we can get over there. Because that might be the Highlands. I know there's a bigger area. Or, I say bigger, but a larger sized like place. I don't know what it's called. We're in the Oak Savannah. I think it's that up there. Twilight Highlands. Yes. Alright, let's see what we can find up here. I don't know if we have to go actually up to those clouds or not. Can't remember what's all in this area. Where are... Ooh. Trollstein? Might be useful. I don't know. Let's go investigate the, this. Oh, it's just like a larger version of blocks, but really it's just a 4x4 of everything. That's actually kind of ingenious. Because I believe the... Oh, that's cool. It's just a larger player. Armor giant. That's cool that it takes on the look of the player. Look. I've come for peace, but it appears that they don't want any. No quarter shall be given. There we go. Do we really get a giant No way. That just looks stupid. Well, I feel like this has to be the thumbnail. If that's not thumbnail, I don't know what is. It doesn't do that much damage either. It only does 5. Except maybe it does more to them. So I know like some weapons are like special and they're like, oh well, technically they do more towards particular targets. I don't know how advanced Twilight Forest is for that, because I don't know if it's something like Dark Souls where there's specific weapons that are used in particular for a boss. Hey, we have a big pickaxe too. Wonder if that lets us mine more area. Giant log. Oh, we can't mine it. Or a giant chest. Doesn't look like it. Not really sure what we gain by being up here. Let's see, can we go? It looks like, yeah, we can go into the bramble, the thornlands. Okay. Well, we're looking for a cave, I think. Let's see if we can find a book. There should be a little blue goblin somewhere. Let's see. Usually we get the blue goblin to spawn when we're near somewhere we shouldn't be. Heh. I don't know. Let's head over here. See if we can get... Oh, yeah, I was going to say those definitely hurt. Let's see if we can actually get up over here yet. Withered dead rock. It looks like we can explore this, but I don't think this is where we're supposed to be. So I feel like that's the end. Let's see. Okay, we're definitely not mining that. What about this? That we can mine. Oh, here's a door. Well, lets us in. I could have sworn there's still some bosses we have to defeat. Alright, I'm gonna look around a little bit and then I will come back once I figure out where we're supposed to go. Actually, I just realized how long we've been recording for. So we're going to put in a cut here and then come back next episode and I think finish off the Twilight Forest arc. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you guys did, you guys know to smash that like button if you haven't already. And if you want to help support the channel, make sure you guys subscribe. It really does help out. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about anything that I've been doing or any helpful tips, that'd be greatly appreciated. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. Peace out.